Good Thursday evening, everybody. Pete from Wrestling with Horror here. And I know you guys were expecting our first watch party of the season tonight, and that has been postponed. We'll make it up to you, I promise. The whole schedule won't be thrown off. Feedback in my headphones there. But anyway, obviously you guys see the title of the stream. We're going to talk about Charlie Kirk tonight, and it is obviously the 24th anniversary of September 11th. And I know I make jokes, but it was a tragedy. It's the worst tragedy in U.S. history. It was terrible. And motives and everything else notwithstanding, we lost a lot of good American lives, and a lot of lives were affected that day. So, that's something we have to pay respects to as well. But that being said, I just kind of wanted to brief you guys on what we were doing this evening as opposed to our normal content, which we will be back to soon. But this evening, I felt it necessary to kind of speak on this topic along with the rest of the panel, which I will drop myself off here and bring them in. So thank you to the audience. And you can say whatever you want in my chat, but I will tell you this. If you're a piece of shit, I will bounce you quicker than a bad fucking check in the hood. So let's not do that. Let's remain civil. And we know everybody. We got Jamie here and Felix and Tony's with us this evening. So welcome.
Thank you very much for having me as usual. And hail to the chat and woo. All right. So no killer condoms today.
No killer condom.
We'll do it another time.
We'll get killer condom, the watch party for that. We'll probably end up doing that next week. We'll probably end up doing a double shot, not on the same night, but 2 nights next week to make up for it. So that being said, let's welcome in the chat. I see Keely Chow's here. Hail Keely.
Hail Keely.
Snortapoopus Q Burr. Welcome back. Haven't seen you around in a while. It's good to see you.
Snortapoopus.
The Appalachian American. That's one of our good friends. Hail,
brother. Snorta.
Tehillim 29. Shalom. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you.
Oh man. Yeah, definitely good to see you.
What happened yesterday was an absolute tragedy. And we have to be very careful about some of the things we say and some of the things the way we phrase them, because we are on YouTube. And when it comes to stuff like this, YouTube likes to get really fussy because big tech doesn't like you to be able to speak freely on their platforms. But we're gonna talk about this and what happened and the tragedy that befell Charlie Kirk yesterday. And heart goes out to the family.
What else can we say? Yeah, definitely. Hopefully you guys are praying for them, and especially the family. I mean, shit, he's got like this lovely little girl, and I mean, I can just can't even wrap my head around that.
He's got two little ones.
With 2 little ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
So. Yeah, I think the big takeaway, I guess, what I'll say is, I was watching Tim Pool's coverage on it. Yes, I don't know why, but there is one thing. So one comment that was said, it was that I think was pretty poignant. It was that the moderate right died yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did.
You all know I was a mess. Like I still am.
Yeah.
That close-up shot video that I saw, I feel traumatized by that. Between that and that Ukrainian girl that is so close together, they're
that was a 1-2 punch, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, they were very close together, and it's just very heartbreaking what is going on in this country. There's so much evil.
Yeah.
that's the problem is we've strayed so, and you guys know I'm more spiritual than I am
Hi, Draven.
religious.
Hey,
Hey, Draven, welcome, buddy.
Hey,
Welcome.
Draven.
hey.
But I've always believed in God. That was
Sure.
that. This is a nation we have lost our soul in the last 40 years or so, but it's been in the works longer than that.
No,
Obviously,
we haven't. These people have. We
Yep.
haven't. We've rooted
Well,
ourselves.
I don't
in the
I don't
ground.
mean
We've
I don't mean
baked
us.
ourselves.
I don't mean us. I mean overall there's a downturn that we're feeling because
Towards
of
secularism.
yeah. That's the problem because that's been pushed.
Yep.
And
Can
you're yeah, go ahead.
No, go. You can finish your point, man.
No, I was just going to say, we've been shamed for believing in God. That's what it's amounted to is, the mocking and shaming for having religious beliefs. Like atheists stand on this moral high ground, which is false. Go ahead, Tony.
Hilarious. It's actually ironic in its hilarity, but or hilarious in its irony.
I just wanted to speak on the point too, like Felix mentioned, seeing online that the moderate wing of the right died yesterday. Well, something else I've seen and it speaks true is number one, if anything ever happens with someone who's more right-leaning or they do something, it's the worst attack since 9/11. It's this, it's that. But every time Democrats do this, which is far more often, every time the left does this, it's now's not the time for hateful rhetoric. We need to come together in peace. We need to have conversations now. And the thing is, that's all Charlie Kirk did, and they killed him for it.
Mm-hmm.
So what's left after this?
And he was so peaceful and just respectful on anything that he said to anybody. It's on my lunch today, I work from home, and my 18-year-old son let me know that he seen that close-up video. Like, he had tears in his eyes, and he said that the people celebrating this are just sick. He's like that was like the nicest person, like it's.
I just had to unfriend like my uncle, who's always been very subtarded, but there was a news article from our local Fox outlet stating that Charlie Kirk's casket, which
I saw that
unboarded it in Arizona. Yeah, that it would be flown from Utah to Arizona on Air Force 2. And I see him in the comments. In other news, the Commanders are playing the Packers tonight. And it's like, and the thing is, he just lost his daughter a little over a year ago. Pete remembers that. My cousin died alone on a prison floor, and she made some mistakes in her life, but she didn't deserve to die alone on a dirty fucking prison floor. But she did. And
oh, that's awful.
Now someone else has lost their son, someone else has lost their father, their husband, and he's talking shit because he's just far too gone. He's another flower child boomer who put us in this fucking situation we're in the first place in this country. And it's like, look, you might be my mother's brother, but I don't want nothing to fucking do with you. You are a disgusting person. You're awful. And everyone gathered for you and gave you support when you lost your child. And this is how you're going to fucking talk about someone else. Fuck you.
Yeah.
So,
Stuff doesn't normally affect me, but this shook me. And then I seen PVD's reaction to it, and he was even getting choked up, and then I fucking lost it, and I was bawling like a fucking baby or whatever. But yeah, this shit's ridiculous. All over opinions, like, you know, the left should consider themselves lucky that we don't do what they do, because if we did, they'd be out in a snuff. Like, they'd be done. Like,
Yep.
you know,
And
Yeah.
we're you
and
two
they don't
le-
realize that we give them grace, and they are fortunate that we do that.
Let me be
Yep.
clear. We are not advocating for any sort of violence. That is not what we are doing.
No,
Not at all.
Absolutely.
No,
It-
that's not what our
It's-
side
yeah,
does.
No, that's
No,
not.
I never do
no,
that.
no.
But we will 100% stand our
Absolutely.
ground.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you guys know why I have to fucking say that. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that because it's what I fucking believe.
Mhm.
Trust me.
Right. Well, yeah, you know, but I did think his point is that we don't.
Yeah.
We
We're-
don't go that route. You know, most of us have bills and children and family.
Mhm.
You
Yep.
know,
Yeah.
to tend to, and those who don't,
And we're
Just
not
have, like,
crazy.
yeah,
Just
there are
have-
those who have God and have the law the law written on their heart. You know,
Mhm.
even if they're not Christian, that know that there's something wrong with what's going on.
Yep.
You know, but yeah, there is gonna be a point where there needs to be some level of self-defense.
like I posted earlier, our kindness has been mistaken for weakness for far too long.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, this sucks, man.
Yeah.
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 I'm-
That's
This has changed everybody. Like this is like if this dude does not get a holiday like Martin Luther King Jr., I will legit lose my shit.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean,
I
don't
mean-
hold your breath.
I already Googled earlier, like if you Google Martin Luther King Jr.,
Yeah.
they have his death as an assassination.
Some were
Right.
comparing it
And
to
if you
MLK.
if you Google Charlie Kirk, it's just like his date of death. Like, and I don't know if that will change eventually, but I mean, he was
Well,
assassinated.
Even in the headlines, you know, the killing of a Ukraine girl, the killing of Charlie Kirk, but then you get the murder of George Floyd.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the assassination
on.
of George Floyd. I think I've even heard. I maybe I'm wrong on that one, but I have a hunch that we've had to deal with that claim already.
Yep.
Oh,
Charlie Kirk killed, Ukrainian woman killed, the murder of George Floyd. Like,
yeah.
it's just how they capitalize black and write white and lowercase. Like,
yep.
again, you do not hate the media enough. They don't like you. They don't want you here, and that's the truth. They're allowed to get on here and say that shit and get away with it. It's us that have to appease the people on here by saying, we're not calling for this, we're not calling for that. We have to pre-qualify our words to the people that'll put a fucking round in your neck if they don't like what you have to say.
Yep.
A lot of places are
Yep.
Showing who they truly are too. And it's like, when your enemy makes a mistake, just let them make the mistake.
Yep.
And you have all these game companies and shit that are liking posts of people cheering this shit on. So have fun not making any more fucking money, buddy.
One
have
of
fun.
Fired from DC.
Mhm.
I was gonna say I saw that bitch with the bull ring in her nose got fired from DC Comics today.
That senior dev from Sucker
Oh,
Punch. who
The
makes
unemployment
those
line
money.
is freaking big after
Yep.
today. Even that
Yep.
there was that person from that news channel, that MSNBC. That dude got fired from there, which I was shocked to see.
Right?
That
Mhm.
I was like, are we
well,
winning?
You
Is
you
this
have
happening right now?
you have to realize MSNBC is losing hundreds of millions of dollars. They are hemorrhaging money because nobody watches them. So they have to try to do something to save face. So if somebody makes that big of a fuck up, they can't let during
They even tried to sell it. Nobody fucking wants it.
Well,
yeah.
the thing too is they all think what he said He was just dumb enough to say it out loud.
And that's why they had to fire him.
Bowser.
Damn it, Bow. He's on the internet.
Why is he not up in the corner?
Oh, I think he's got some choice words too. I mean, this is affecting everybody.
There's Bow.
Thank God we can't translate dogs, or he might be banned for hate speech right now.
Oh, yeah, Bowser ain't happy either.
Yeah.
It's just
Fucking, I've never seen, like, I don't even want to say a celebrity, but a public figure. I've never seen a public figures that I've seen presidents pass. I've seen, Mother Teresa pass. I've never seen this kind of mourning for a public figure, and it's because he was such a good person.
well, he influenced the young. He brought so many people, like, and I don't know your viewers' take on this and whatever. If this offends anybody, I don't care at this point. But he brought so many people closer to God, especially the younger generation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and he did it in such a way that like nobody else could do. He got
No.
them to go like Republican. Like this dude had a way about him that where he could talk to people and he was just real. Like this dude was just real and he spoke from the heart.
Yeah. Yeah. And just to be clear, there were like quite a few things that I didn't agree with Charlie Kirk on. I'm not going to dwell on that too much. And I think actually
I
towards
agree.
the end, I think towards the end, he was actually coming around on some of these disagreements.
Yeah, that's
right.
Pete and I were just talking about that earlier.
Yep. You're talking about tiny hats and even on the on
Yep,
pink team.
Yep,
pink
I
team
didn't like
alphabet politics.
I didn't like his pro-Israel stuff.
No.
Yeah,
But everything
was
else
starting to wake
about
up.
him, he did.
And that is what I said yesterday. What did I say? I say?
Pete called that early on, and I just 100% disregarded it because I just did not.
I said the little hat people. I'm like,
Yeah.
and not to get too deep into the weeds here because I don't want to do that and I don't want to speculate, but I was talking to a really good friend earlier about this, and I said, I'm like, I have trouble with conspiracy theories until you really start to peel the layers of the onion back and you get into the weeds and you start finding threads that you've pulled and they all connect somewhere. Now, that being said, this was obviously, and I've fired weapons 3/4 of my life, and a 200-yard shot with a 30-06 rifle to hit that small of a target. And I heard people say, oh, well, there's bullet drop. In 200 yards with the 30-06, the bullet drop is within, depending on your wind conditions, even then, at 200 yards with that high-powered of a bolt-action rifle, that round is not going to drop more than a half to a quarter of an inch in that short of a distance, which with the velocity and speed that's traveling at, that was a professional shooter. This isn't whoever it was. They know how to. For the average firearms user that doesn't understand the breath control and I've deer hunted for a long fucking time, and the last thing you want to try to do, and a deer is a big fucking animal, and you have a much larger zone that you're aiming for than you do on a human being, which I've never once ever had to do. Let me make that perfectly clear. I've never been a police officer. I'm not in the military. I've never been in that situation before. But just from a shooting standpoint, if you pull the trigger wrong, your gun is going to move. If you inhale or exhale at the wrong time, your gun is going to move. So it takes a fair amount of mastery of that rifle and understanding of how you're set up to even pull that off. So I don't believe that this was just some random nut job. There's no way. And
No, that video I believe Jamie showed earlier, where Glenn Beck and the Blaze were talking about the question he was asked right before,
Yep.
and the engravings on the casings, like, and while everyone else is ducking and heads down, you have that guy in the audience, head up, dancing, clapping, cheering, like he knew he was fine. That tells me there's more to this than just some lone nut job. I wanted to share this with you guys real quick.
Yeah.
Maybe get your thoughts.
The best part of this whole goddamn thing is that he is not martyr material, so his death will mean nothing. It will activate no one. It will impact few. It's just great.
I'm gonna go over there and have some words with her on her TikTok.
I'll take projecting for 300, Alex.
Yep.
I mean,
The smile on her
already-
face.
I have no clue who that person is, and neither does any of us here. What's her name? Quick, 3, 2, 1. What's her name? There you go.
Know.
All right.
No idea, or give
No
a
idea.
fuck. She can go rest in a 6-foot grave or whatever. She can rest there.
I actually have something a little that I wanted to share too.
I got that pulled up. Hang on.
Okay, cool.
I want to talk about that video first, because that
Sure.
is I've seen, and I'm on TikTok. I'm not on there a lot. I don't post very often. And when I do, it's usually like wrestling stuff or workout shit or just goofy fucking videos that I make. I've seen a lot of that today, more so on Instagram, probably because I'm just on there more. But just let them expose themselves. That's all I'm good.
Yeah.
Let them show who they really are. That they're fucking basically demons at this point.
Yeah, I'm Amish, so I only have Facebook, and I don't have them kind of idiots on my Facebook. But I have seen it like on like news channels and stuff that I follow. I will see some pretty disgusting comments, and
Yeah. My feed on Friendster has been unusually dry, actually. Let's just let that hang there.
you only have like 30 Facebook friends, though, don't you?
Yeah. I have 0. I am so shadow banned on everything, on every single app. Like I try on Twitter, YouTube. It is a joke. It is a joke, man. And if Facebook only got like 30 friends. I had more before, but that's because I shut off the I literally only use it for this and then my pool team.
Yeah, I had a lot more on my original Facebook too.
No. But damn. So, I mean, I don't know. These people are going to talk their shit. I mean, I don't know what else there is to say about that. I feel like a lot of my ex-friends back in Jersey probably feel that sentiment. I'm like really hoping against hope that some of those get red-pilled or, from this event. I don't know. When you guys, if anyone is in the chat that doesn't know, I've mentioned this before. I used to be a bleeding heart liberal for like a good portion of my life. And I got red pilled, maybe like shortly after Trump won his first election. Okay. But once you see it, like once you become red pilled, you see everything in the past that you were wrong about. Like all those things like come into focus, and I mean, it is a bit of a process, but it's like, I'm just hoping that for everyone there that are like my old friends that we all shared the same views at the time, but I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know if I ever really considered myself, I've always been a bit socially liberal in some aspects. and others, more fiscally and, conservative. And as far as like my, worldviews go, much more conservative. But as you get older, that changes. And you come to a certain point in your life. Yeah, you take that red pill, and yeah, it's like, and for me, that didn't happen. And it took a while, it takes you a while to get out of that. I was never like in my, I always in my late 20s, I started to lean more conservative than I ever did. And it's only moved further, that way since.
I've always had conservative beliefs.
The only
like that's never changed for me.
I've
Like
nev-
I was never like political or anything,
Mhm.
and I don't really even consider myself political now. I'm very patriotic.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that and I think that's what I loved about Trump so much, like because he wasn't a politician, and I think that's like what most of the voters for him wanted. But
Yeah. And
Yeah.
he made it okay to love America again.
Yep.
yeah, and it's like and I still am not there yet. Like I mean, of course I love our country. I'm not going to be like fucking herpy lip and like want to go to whatever country she went to and still ends up talking about her country on a daily basis, but it's not the same as it was. And I fear that it will never be. That scares the shit out of me. Like our country that was just once just the most fucking awesome country to live in. We're just in scary times, and it fucking sucks. It scares the shit out of me.
You know what makes it scarier is that this is the same opinion that our parents or the previous generations before us have had. So we have consistently missed out on how awesome America was, right? So like probably till we get, if we say maybe right after World War II, all right, if we at least go that far back, all the boys are home, people are rebuilding, we're in the money, and people can have a milk route and be able to have a wife and 2 children and a car and a house, on just doing a milk route. So, yeah, things have definitely changed. The flooding the system is going to make it even much harder for us to achieve that goal or relive that type of experience. Like those days are long gone.
Yeah. That's the caveat, though. We talk about this all the time with the way the country is. And yes, buddy.
It's not letting me back out.
Hang on a second.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty angry. I just fucking made this long post on somebody that I'm friends with on Facebook on their shit, saying that well, we called BLM and all this stuff like bad, and said about George Floyd that he died from an overdose, which he did. Now basically all this shit that is factually incorrect. And basically he didn't cheer it on, but in indirectly cheered it on, like that. I heard him say stuff that sounded pretty racist. So he never said anything that was racist.
And even if
facts aren't racist, facts are not racist. Like
even if he did stuff that was racist,
Charlie Kirk, which he didn't. Which he didn't.
Oh,
but
that I should have Pete play that video I just sent him. Like not even probably like an hour ago.
Which one?
Oh, the one where they were talking about basketball. Like
how
he
many
wasn't
people
being racist.
Right.
Oh,
how many people did Charlie Kirk stab on a bus in the neck? By any chance?
Yeah.
Do we have the numbers on that, Jamie? Can you pull that up?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the problem is with stuff is people see clips of like the full things, and people can edit a clip and make it sound like anybody is anything, and that's what the general public fucking sees. They see clips, And I feel that these platforms need to start fucking. If it's not the original person that did this stuff, it should just be removed completely, because you're literally
but it won't be
taking
because
somebody's shit and you're changing it from what it actually was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
here
you never will.
I got that. I got the footage here. I'm gonna play
Yeah.
this.
Like
Yeah, and
this is a perfect example.
I watched this and I'm like, how could anybody say he's racist after this? Like, seriously, this is the most just, I don't know. It's, I'll let you guys watch. Here we go.
For example, United Airlines said that they want 50% of their new pilots to be black. Currently, just so you understand, it's like 8%. They want to go from 8% to 50%.
Okay.
And every time DEI is implemented, every single time, the lowering of standards occurs. Every single time.
Lowering of standards.
Correct. So can I prove it to you? We both want excellence, right?
Okay.
If you and I said, hey, we want 50% of the new people going in the NBA are white.
Okay.
Would the NBA drop in its standard?
No.
No.
The National
Everyone calls
Basketball
bullshit.
Yeah,
League,
no. If we
like
said
the
50%, if we say
if,
by
if 50% of the NBA dropped and it was only white,
no, I
you're
said
saying,
I said
would
you're
the
not-
standard go down?
I'm not hearing what I'm saying. If 50% of all new people going in the NBA were white by decree, would the quality of play of the NBA decrease?
Would the quality of play in the NBA decrease?
Yeah.
No, if they're the same standard of basketball player.
Hold on, let's talk realistic.
Well,
There's
you're
literally
saying
a movie
realistically,
called
you're
White Men
asking
Can't
me if-
Jump.
75% of the NBA is black.
Yeah, and that movie's fucking
75%.
So
Yeah,
does
it's one
that
of my
mean- Does that
favorites.
mean white players
Mine
are
too.
less better, or does that mean
Yeah, whites are not as good at basketball as blacks. I mean,
Okay.
we
All right, well,
we got some big.
everybody, calm down.
We got
because what
some
we're
big
saying-
exceptions. I
what
mean,
we're now saying
we're
is-
very proud of Larry Bird. Okay,
No,
and
he's good.
we're very proud of Luka and Nikola. However, the point being, let's implement DEI in the NBA. If
Okay.
all of a sudden 50% of all the players have to be white, which means they have to say no to otherwise good black players.
You know there was a time where this happened, right?
Well, no, I of course, and the league wasn't as good. That's the
But
point.
no, you understand that there was a time where the exclusion of African American players was in the NBA, right?
Oh, that's his
No, for
point.
sure.
Oh my
I
God,
acknowledge that.
bro.
And
He's
the
too
league got
fucking
better as
stupid.
blacks
He's
were
too
allowed in.
slow
Did
to
it get
understand
better,
the
or did
concepts.
we just integrate ourselves in?
Well, hold on, no, but wait,
The players in the league averages around that time.
How would you
weren't worse.
feel if
We
you
just got
didn't
better.
have
hold on.
breakfast
Do you
this
actually
morning?
think that why is it that 75%?
What are you talking about,
of the
bro? I
NBA is
had
black?
breakfast.
right now?
No,
I
seriously,
didn't
you guys,
have
like,
breakfast.
listen to
there was a certain
this.
point around 1965
No, why
where
is
a
great.
law
Answer the
passed where
question.
we can actually
Why is it that 75% of the NBA is black?
because we integrated into the league.
No, because the best players are allowed to play in the NBA.
Well, actually, the
and-
best players in the NBA are European born.
Well,
They're
a
not
cou-
even African American.
I mean, a couple of them are. As I said, we're very
yes,
proud.
no, we're very integrated within
We're-
sports, but what does that
Yeah.
prove?
That proves that the NBA is not built on DEI; it's built on
No, the
excellence. So, for example, United Airlines.
There you go. We're back there.
Like
Well, they
he
always-
was always just like that. Like he was just boom
Yeah.
with facts.
Yep.
And
Because they do always lower the scores. Like even in colleges, like they literally lower scores so these other places can get in. It's not the same scoring across the board, which is what it should be. They literally lower scores so these other groups can get in.
yeah,
Because if they didn't do that, Asians would be at the fucking top. Like they'd be dominating all the schools.
yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Well, yeah, that was the thing, right? Harvard had to not accept or decline that certain amount. Is it? I'm sorry if
Something
I'm
like that.
repeating you. Yeah, but they were declining Asian. They were declining Asian applications because of, I guess, DEI. They did, they were going to be overrepresented in Harvard.
Mhm. Yep.
And that's a true story. I think that's within the past 10 years, maybe, or 15 years.
Something like that. Even the Army has lower standards for different, like for females compared to other groups too.
I can speak to that in terms of the Michigan State Police, because in another lifetime I was going through the hiring process to become a Michigan State police officer in the weights and measures division, which is truck cop, basically. You pull over the semis. And before I took the Michigan Civil Service exam, I was told by my recruiting officer that to be considered for a spot in the academy, I needed to score between a 98 and 100 because I was a white male. And this is in 2001. Okay. As like the black females had to score, what was it? Around 68 to 70. White females were 85. Black males were 78 to 80. I mean, it's yeah. And then everybody else just fell wherever the chips, let them fall. But it was just insanity hearing that. And like I said, that's 24 years ago. And now look at what it's come to. They like the pilot thing, 50%. Do you realize how utterly ridiculous that is? And I'm not saying there's not, black females that aren't capable of flying a plane. What I'm saying is that there's not that many that are interested in it. That's the caveat to all these jobs.
Yeah.
Well, they say there's a pay discrepancy between men and women. Well, yeah. Do you look at the dangerous jobs? Like how many like underwater female welders do you see? Are there some? I'm sure there are. But by and large, a lot of these dangerous jobs men do because
they're man jobs.
They're jobs for men.
And it should just remain that way. Like this is just insane.
What do we got here, Felix?
Oh, sorry, and I just found out I was muted. Okay, this
I
is
was
from
gonna
American.
say
He's pausing because the algorithm will like mess with us and the copyright and all this stuff. But to set this up, this ties into
American
the whole
History
affirmative action. It sure is.
Oh yeah.
The Draven by. Yeah, right. Now
Well-
can we stop? Can we take? Did you pay attention to what he said?
Yeah, I
Ace's
did. I was
class.
just gonna say that.
Ace's class. Just don't swallow everything he tells you. All right.
And
Okay.
that-
Let's just.
Yep.
And just stop in there for a quick second. This is
Yeah,
actually
affirmative
taken
action.
from real stuff that happened back in the 90s and 80s and whatnot. Okay, so this isn't a work of fiction totally. All right, there it is. So I'm gonna stop there because just to avoid the end drop that comes. So now, which is actually to my point, and thank you for letting me share that.
Mhm.
The reason I was sharing it is because this right here. He makes such an eloquent point and gives his child some really good advice. Ace the guy's test. You don't have to agree with everything he says. Okay. And then what they do is they add the cherry on top by having him drop the N-bomb at the end of this. And again, we say it joking around or whatever, but they do that to indoctrinate the audience. Like this was in purpose from the film, so like, oh, the minute you see this, the minute he drops that, we're supposed to automatically say, oh, well, his opinion is wrong.
Yep.
Yep. Disqualifies everything he says.
Yep.
And meanwhile, it can't be closer to the truth because at the end of the day, it's the white people that say, you know what, we were wrong. We shouldn't be judging you by your skin color. And they say thank you and gun him down in the bathroom.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
This whole movie, by the way, is full of moments like this. And again, when I watched this as a kid, it was a liberal idiot teenager. And so, yeah, I bought it hook, line, and sinker. I was like, oh, erase the hate, man.
Mhm.
I was one of those like idiot. And now I'm watching it now with like the red pill goggles. And I'm like, oh, my Lord.
Mhm.
He's right under our
I'm glad-
noses.
The same concept can be said like you watch a movie and it's the serious moment and then they have a joke like immediately after it and then
You talk too much.
which undermines whatever they just said. The same can be said with this scene, but he says
Thor
the N-word.
lost most of his people in the movie in Ragnarok, which took place like hours before the beginning of Infinity War.
Mhm.
And then he loses the rest of his people in Infinity War. Heimdall's dead. Everyone's fucked up. And he tells Thanos, you talk too much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good job, Thor. Like, your people were just fucking genocided, but, we gotta get a quick Marvel clip in there.
Mhm.
Yep.
Wonderful.
Imagine instead you get like this fucking war cry that's guttural, primal, and like lightning starts shooting out of his mouth. You know what I mean? Like everything just goes to thunder and gray clouds. No, we couldn't get that. We had to get Taika Waititi freaking mid-tier joke.
Some characters it makes sense, like that they're quippy, like Spider-Man. He's gonna be
or
quippy
Quill.
like all the time, or Peter Quill. But Thor and them, that doesn't make any sense at all.
But yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'm glad you came to your senses, Felix. So what point in your life like changed that for you?
Okay, so I moved to Florida. I ended up, and again, you know, I was scared that Trump was this racist or whatever. I mean, I'm telling you, I bought a hook, line, and sinker. What first started was I was a Bernie bro, okay, and don't laugh, but yeah, I was a Bernie bro. I was rooting for him, and then I saw Hillary Clinton literally rob him blind out of that nomination. All right, because I was following that race very closely. That was one. Two was The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi came out.
Love it.
Yeah, The Last Jedi. That definitely was part of my red pilling process. Also, Donald Trump himself. After a while, like, you know, I started following. I just started seeing what he was doing, and anytime I was like, "It wasn't so bad," and I would just see like the
It's
lies,
good
right?
things. Yeah.
Yeah, and then these little lies started creeping through, like the not good men on both sides, you know,
I
like
agree,
it's the
Gap.
typical stuff, you know, and there was like tons of misinformation that slowly but surely I started realizing that the mainstream media was lying to me this entire time. You know, what sucks, man, is that it, like, again, it was a process. There are so many people who do not or are still under that spell.
How did you feel in 2016 when Trump beat Hillary? Were you red pilled at that point or not?
Oh, I was excited.
Well, I was too, but how did you feel, Felix?
Oh no, me no. I was
Were
neutral.
you
I did
like,
not
our
want Hillary.
democracy? Oh.
No,
I
no,
don't-
no.
vote.
I don't think
I did not
many
want
people
Hillary.
did.
Yeah, I was out.
Hey.
In fact, I didn't vote that year because I was scared of Trump, but I thought Hillary was a piece of shit already, and also, and I did give him props. I was like, "You'd be in jail," like that. I always thought that was badass. That was a great moment in the debate when he told that to Hillary. But no, I would say maybe 1 year into his presidency, I was finally. Then I was a fan. That you know.
Yeah.
Then I voted for him. In against Biden, and he got robbed, and then I you know, and I voted again for him this go round.
I didn't vote for him the first time, and then the second time,
I did.
I
all
thought I
3
was
times.
registered. I thought I was registered, and they had unregistered me since I hadn't voted since 2016.
I voted for him all 3 times. There was no other option, and it just, especially my favorite, we're talking about Hillary Clinton. My favorite moment from her was, "I ain't no ways tired."
I ain't no ways tired.
And she's like, "I always keep hot sauce in my purse." I have never seen more pandering. I mean, that was just that was Biden at the black church not knowing how to act. I mean, it was just fantastic.
They just
chef's fucking
embarrass
kiss.
themselves. Like, I can't believe people actually voted for them.
Well,
Yeah,
they buy
if
into
I
it
may-
because they don't.
Those people are an embarrassment to our country.
And if I may, I'll tell you what else helped red pill me was Tinfoil Hat with Sam Tripoli was a podcast. And I started from there. I started actually getting into the evil spiritual realm of what's going on. And I 100% believe this. This actually led me back to the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
But the spirit cooking things with Marina Abramovich. And, you know, I'm sure you guys are following this stuff and you know what I'm talking about. The fact that I believe wholeheartedly that Hillary Clinton's a straight up Satanist,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
and that she was taking place in like these rituals, the whole Pizzagate thing. I pretty much believe it. I think there's disinformation in there, but there's a deep dark truth that they're trying to cover up. This all ties in with the Epstein stuff that ended up being proven.
That's like QAnon. There's some truths in there.
Some
But-
truths in there, but it was
But it gets
definitely as
I believe
dire.
that
overshadowed by the
too. And
ridiculousness.
like
Yeah.
you try to talk about that to like certain people, and they make you feel
You sound like a
nut
nut.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but the second it becomes real, right? Like, and this was kind of like the moment, and this is actually my quote, I believe, still on my Twitter page, and it's from Dusk Till Dawn. We were talking about this earlier. It was like, if evil is real and it does exist, and there's got to be a God, and I'm paraphrasing, I don't even remember, He goes, if there's a hell and those sons of bitches are from there, then there's got to be a heaven. There has to be, and I'm pretty much that was almost line for line. But
Yeah.
and that's what kind of led me back on the path to the actual to back to the church. And I'm sorry, Jamie, you were going to say
Kirk.
something, but
no, you're fine. It was nice
Charlie-
learning that about you.
Yeah.
I'm always curious, like what's somebody's like turning point for that, because that's a huge jump.
oh yeah,
Mine was COVID.
Yeah.
what were you
Well,
going to say,
I
Tony?
think a lot of facts came out then, and it's like all of us conspiracy theorists, what they like to call us, when it's actually facts, like it's all been proven true.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I was
But
I was slowly coming around 2019 with like Captain Marvel and
Yeah.
and things like that. That kind of like I started waking up in 2019, but I wasn't fully woken up until fucking COVID probably.
when
COVID
I
woke a lot
knew
of people up.
COVID.
Mm.
So our stupid fucking governor in Michigan,
Oh.
as soon as it was like the second extension of like the shutdown, because I think like all of us were on the same page. Like all of us were scared shitless at first. We're like, whoa, like like what the fuck? Like none of us has ever experienced anything like that in our life. Like our fucking whole country is shut down.
Yeah,
And then like after it gets extended, by that point, I was like, it's like something's not right with this. Like I was like questioning shit so early on, and then it got extended again, and I'm like,
I still had to work because I worked for Nordstrom's distribution center, and they're like, only essential things can be open, and I'm like, how the fuck is designer clothes? Even if it's online sales, like how is that necessity? Why the fuck are we here? Like,
and the church is closed.
yeah, and then
don't even get me started.
They wanted me to
on that.
work in one of the departments where it was literally like less than 6 feet apart. And I'm like, this is a bunch of bullshit. Like, so I was like, I'm not working. I'm like, I'm not going to work. But I couldn't because they weren't going to pay me. So I'm like, well, I got to go back. So I went back, and then they were forcing us to wear masks and shit. And I'm like, this is just ridiculous. If it was true, we wouldn't be here. But then they kept all their stores, and all the people that worked at this actual like open box stores, fucking, they got off, but we had to work. So I'm like, this is bullshit.
Yeah. And you know what? But too, the body count that didn't really like there was the body count timer, and that felt off. Yep. And then I remember I was watching footage of them building these emergency bunkers in Central Park that were just empty. And then, and again, I was already red pilled at this point. So I was one of the few that was, I'll admit to that, I wore the mask maybe the first week. I'll give you that, maybe the first week. And then after that, I was done. No jabs, nothing like that. My mother got the jab, and guess what now? May she rest in peace, keep her in your prayers. But that, that happened like maybe 6 months to a year after she got jabbed against my advice. And
was it heart issues by chance?
It was, she had after she took the jab, somehow she developed these clots in her legs. And then she came all of a sudden had stage 4 ovarian cancer. Came out of nowhere.
I'm sorry.
No, thank you. I appreciate that. But and again, it's like I wish I was telling her not to do it. That's what hurts. And you know, like my parents still to this day, or like I should say my stepdad, it's kind of like you know, I don't know. They said they don't even talk to me because of this politics shit, and it's, you know, it's something else. But
I've seen that a lot, and I'm at the point where like I'm not bothered by it because I'm.
I was able to turn my parents.
It shows like there's
Thankfully.
just a different in morals for me.
Mhm.
And if they
Yeah.
have those like complete opposite morals, like I don't want nothing to do with that.
That's where I'm at in my life. I can disagree with somebody and still be friends, but if you're diametrically opposed to me morally, then may God have mercy on your fucking soul. I'm not.
Amen.
I don't
these
have
people. I mean, cheering for Charlie's death. Like why would you want to associate with somebody like that?
Yeah,
that's demonic.
Like I don't
It
want
is.
Pure
someone
demonic.
like that in my life.
Yep.
No,
And-
fuck you. I don't care. It's no loss to me.
no.
Let's say you're writing a movie about demons and angels, and you have a person that is associated with the light dies viciously. What if you were a script writer? What would be your lines for the demons? It'd be laughter.
Yep.
You know, that like woke fucking libtard laughter.
Yep.
And I cut you off, Peter.
No, I was just gonna say, because that's what they do. They celebrate misery. They revel in it. It sustains them. The anguish of good people sustains the evil. That quenches the thirst of the evil. And it's sick. And I don't know what her take is on this. I've told you, one of my sisters is basically like an open communist, and she's all BLM.
I got to meet her.
and she literally has blue hair.
She does.
She does.
Yeah.
Draven seen it.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't, because I blocked her on Facebook. Even on my new account, I blocked her on everything again, because I have no idea, and I haven't seen any of her posts or anything. Like I haven't got any screen shares sent to me in my DMs. Like, can you believe what your sister posted? Like what she did when my mom died. You know, a couple hours after my mom passed away, she made this big long post about saying she's finally free. She's not my dad's slave anymore, and all this shit. So just lets you know how much of a class act she is. So
I think it's a demonic force on the nation, man, and then like people are swept up in it. So we got to pray that they get released from it, which is the curse to fight it. But you weren't the way.
Share that's what the left looks like.
Did you send it to me?
Yeah. This is an AI picture of me.
Damn it.
How about the legs?
Oh yeah.
You sure?
It's so no, my legs are not in this picture. But this picture is so funny.
That's fucking hilarious.
That is literally like the
Do not come.
the blue hair. The blue hair, the nose ring, the glasses.
Watch out, Keely.
Oh, that one site and says lick matter. You see that? That's AI for you.
They blocked out the B. It's Blick lock. Oh, Blick orange matter pad.
It's a double L lick matter.
All right.
Lick matter.
Oh, those licks matter, fella.
I look like a fucking lesbo in that picture.
I know. You look like you drive.
Oh yeah. Let's get another one.
God damn it.
She
It's so.
Yeah. Does she drive a Subaru?
Nope.
Probably.
Oh man.
Keely.
You know,
I was laughing so hard
Is
at
Keely
those.
feeding the ducks in the
I
chat?
don't know. I don't think he's in the chat, but if he was, he'd fix her.
Yeah, he would have been feeding the ducks.
yeah. Shit, man. Wow.
God damn it, Keely.
I'm just finally getting into the chat here. Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I wanted
what's
to.
next?
Gap. asked the hand signals. The guy was doing hand signals behind
I
Charlie
seen
Kirk.
that gap.
I've seen this too.
Yeah.
I've seen it, a close up of them, and I don't know what they are. I don't know.
Right.
I have no idea. You know,
I think we're all on the same page. We're just
But Gap does have a couple of comments there. So what about the guy who's asking about Charlie or is asking Charlie a question? I think this one is more intriguing. But again,
yeah, but
we're just speculating.
He talks about those things like all the time. So it like
yes,
but
yeah,
it is very awfully coincidental that as soon as he said that, that's when
and there was gestures in the audience, like there was hand signals, like that one that I showed you.
Yeah.
Remember, I told you to look at the comments and look at that one video.
I saw it. Yeah, I did.
What was that?
I don't know what the guy was doing. He was like, he had him like by his chest. He was like about chest level, and he did like a couple quick signals, and then you hear and I'm not gonna. I want to play the video, but I'll mute the audio.
Okay.
Because the audio really has no.
Did you
bearing.
screen record it?
I didn't get a chance to. I can go to the comment section though.
Okay.
I'm looking for the
That
video.
was the first I had seen that, and that was between that and that dude. Did you see the one that I posted of that dude like cheering in the crowd? And
the guy that was
talking.
He was standing up after everybody else was on the ground.
Yeah, like who does that? Nobody, unless you know that you're not a target.
That was weird.
Beyond.
I know they had a couple people in custody, and then they released them. So
I think that was part of it, so the real person could get away.
Yeah,
I looked at the first guy, the old guy they had in custody. I was like, he is as guilty as Stephen Paddock was in the Las Vegas shooting.
Right.
It was very theatrical too. Like
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think they tried to pass that off. They tried to Lee Harvey Oswald on him on us.
Yeah.
And there was too much there was no way to solidify that. There was too much how do you say
so did they have his funeral? Did that already happen? Or?
No,
they're moving his body. Right,
okay,
they're transporting his body.
Gotcha.
I can't find that.
I saw that video like right before we came on, and that was rough.
Yeah.
JD Vance carrying it.
The PBD
and again, you know what? Can we also say this is almost identical to the Trump situation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of. I
On
mean,
the
look at the
rooftop?
roof. Like, why is nobody? There should be better security for stuff like that.
All right. Yeah.
You've got these guys recording.
Right.
Yeah.
Same thing as the Trump situation. These people fucking recording, and
I'll tell you what makes it different was that with Trump, the Trump rally, people were like pointing them out, and they were and the cops were all of a sudden the dumbest people on the fucking planet. They were all like,
Yeah.
"What do you mean? Or what's a roof? What what I mean? Like all that shit." You know, and they're like, "There's someone on the roof," and they're like, "Hey, slow down, lady." You know, like it was. If anybody has any questions about what was going on there, or any doubts that something fishy was going on, I should say, you need to have your head examined. You know, but yeah, it was almost the same operation. It's out of the same playbook, except this one went off without a hitch.
And you know, I don't know if I talked about this earlier, but I said to put something like this together. I mean, if you really break it down, they would have needed about 4 to 5 people, if you really think about it and look at it from that standpoint. They needed, and I'm not saying this is what happened. I'm merely hypothesizing, but to put a team together to pull something like this off, you need a spotter, which was your guy. You need a guy in the crowd. You need a spotter. You've got your shooter. You've got his spotter measuring his distance. You've got a wheelman because he's got to get the fuck out of there quick, and then you've got the guy that okayed it all, who's getting the word from the big dogs up top. So what do you think happens to people like this after a job? They
get
all
disposed of.
Yep. I mean, I'm just saying, it doesn't.
If you're employing useful idiots,
yeah. Which that they were.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that this, Glinzer, it was a 30-06 bolt action rifle was the
bolt action? Holy moly.
Bolt action 30-06.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And plus, I heard that there was like stuff written on the bullets, like trans lives matters, shit like that or whatever. I don't know, on the casings.
You're muted, Jamie.
Right. Yeah, that was the same thing with that Catholic school shooting just a few weeks ago. Like on the clips, there was a bunch of shit like that. So
the magazines.
Well, my thing is, if they didn't get the shooter yet, he's out there still.
Yeah.
So who's
probably gonna get away?
Who's next?
Well, I think I think he's either already been disposed of or he is off U.S. soil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or he's in hiding.
I don't think he's off U.S. soil.
I think he's on a plane back to the tiny hat land, but
I don't think so.
Well, Netanyahu made a comment or whatever, because I guess he was supposed to go visit there recently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he gave his condolences and everything.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, how nice.
Yeah, thanks, BB.
Thanks, BB. So nice of you.
Yeah.
He wants to be the Messiah so bad.
Unless it's like, he's just trying to save face, but
you do understand that they're encouraged to lie to Christians, just like the Muslims are. They're encouraged. The Quran encourages lying to the infidel to further the cause, and so does the Talmud.
Man.
It's okay to lie to the goyim.
Oh my God, there was actually oh man, I'm gonna pull this up. Go ahead, y'all keep talking. Let me find this.
I'm still looking for that video comment. I've scrolled back like 6 hours on this post.
Wait.
Oh, the one that I sent you?
Yeah.
Are you looking at the right one?
Uh-huh. Hang on. I found it.
Good job.
There it is. Okay, I can't do. Thank you. I'm not gonna play the audio.
Yay!
I got mail. Yay! I made my pants. All right, hang on. There we go, right here. Okay. So watch his hands, right? I'll let it play one more time.
Why is it not showing it on here? It's like
There it
cutting
is.
it off.
See, there you go. There you go.
Oh,
you can see
Yeah,
that.
I just saw it.
Yeah.
Yep. He was I don't, like I said, I don't know if he was actually signed. I have no idea.
We don't know. They could be signing anything.
Yep.
It could be signs that are related to the show or to the event.
Yes.
It could be security related signs. It's just tough it's hard to tell. If someone like claims that there's like a list, I just can't confirm that those movements are indeed what it is. I can just say that, yeah, I kind of saw that the list that was, the list of movements released.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I actually
Go ahead.
No, I just real quick. I shared a link or whatever. This was pretty interesting. That ties into what we were saying. Did you want to say something first, Jamie? I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I'm like driving myself insane, like watching all these different things and trying to figure it out.
Oh yeah.
And
No.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's taken a toll on a lot of us just trying to do that.
But we don't take one step back from this shit.
Yeah, we have to lean in at some point, you know. And
Well, no, I
and
mean,
just-
like,
Yeah.
you know, we need to stand tall in this. You know, I know it sucks that what happened, but we need to stand stronger and even, you know, and be louder than what we were.
Well, like I was said earlier, I just felt like I just wanted to sit in a church all day. Like I felt like I needed that really bad today. And it sucks that you have that fear of even going to a church these days.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I mean, because
because
they're such a huge target.
Well, not just that, but like depending on the church, it could be infiltrated already.
yeah.
Like-
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Like Protestant
guys-
churches, I hate to say it, but they're gone. Like,
Oh yeah,
They're-
and even
they've
some
already
Catholic
been gone.
churches, and I'm Catholic, just
Yep.
being a trad Catholic.
Yeah,
but
a lot of Catholic church. I mean, look at
the clown masses and stuff like that, where you have like Darth Vader giving mass, and then they're, you know. So I have another podcast that I do that's with a Catholic bishop, Father Meikle, which
Mhm.
you know, I doubt he's in the audience, but I hope he's doing well. But yeah, you know, that's like one of our big topics on that podcast is the clown mass, and like how you know, the church is there's like an enemy within the church.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, it's something. It's kind of it's been prophesied. Like if you look into it, it says that this is supposed to happen, but that the gates of hell will prevail against the church. So that's the good news about it all. But that there is going to be a struggle for it. You know,
It's
so yeah. And to tie that in, if I may, here's
danger in the world is if Esav and Yishmael ever came together, if they ever united. Says the Gemara, if Edom and Yishmael ever united, they would destroy the world. You can never mix Cain and Hevel together. And that's why we wish both of these Umayts in their war against each other, bracha v'hatzlacha. My message to both of them is we wish both of them tremendous hatzlacha. They should wipe each other out. No, none of it should be said. Both sides should mamish be matzliach as much as possible. We wish both sides tremendous hatzlacha in their avodah of wiping out the other party.
They basically
all right. So yeah. And I forgot. This is Jimmy D, by the way. I think this is his name.
mhm.
His channel is Jimmy D. Give him a follow. He's actually a pretty good channel. Thanks for letting me share that. But yeah,
man.
yeah, it's exactly what you guys were saying. Stoking wars, starting fights between people, and you know, just shicey shit, man. I mean, I don't know. That fits more than I thought. Fit more than I meant to.
No, well, you're right though. I mean, this is the saboteurs, the antagonists. I mean, who stands the most to gain from our fall? You know, I mean, it's fairly obvious what they want. So
And
that being said, my channel is probably going to get nuked out of orbit.
oh man, don't worry, I'm shadow banned, so I'm probably killing your views anyway.
I was already shadow banned.
No one will ever know. If you ever want to keep a secret on stream, just make sure I'm on it. No, but damn, bro. But what next? What do we do? What's the next step? What does tomorrow look like for us?
I mean, you stay vigilant.
I
You gotta,
guess.
you got to stay vigilant and move forward. That's the only way to go. You can't stop. If you stop moving forward, then what are you doing? You know,
Stand still.
exactly.
Is that right?
A rolling stone gathers no
Mhm.
moss. I know it's an old saying, but it's true. I mean, that's the only way. You know, and I posted this on Facebook today. I said, you know, I said my new goal is to train every day like they want me dead. And I fucking mean that. It's not a fucking joke anymore. We've seen that. You know, this is where we're at in life, and that's sad because, you know, parent, you're like, fuck, you know, I've got a kid to think about, so it just motivates me that much more. And I hope that does that for other people too, because if you value your children, you value your family, you value their lives, then protect them and protect yourself. don't fucking
And
let your guard down, and
always
don't.
stand for what you believe in.
Yeah.
Just remember, there's more of us than there are them. They're just
Do not-
honest.
Do not be a fucking coward. But allow
Yeah.
yourself to grieve. Like
Yeah.
I've been grieving to somebody I've never met. I mean, this has taken such an emotional toll on me. Like Pete knows this. Like I've been a fucking mess. I've never had a death affect me like this to somebody I've never met.
Right.
Same.
Allow yourself to have that. Don't be ashamed of it. But
Yeah.
what he said, you do move forward at some point, and you stand strong, stand your ground. These people are they don't know who they're fucking with. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
So like my post, I like they're mistaking our kindness for weakness. We're not weak people. Like I am pissed. I'm pissed. I'm sad. I have had every emotion go through me in the past 24 fucking hours than I have in a really, really long time.
Well, really,
Yeah.
look, it's been all week. I mean, it is literally, we had the poor Ukrainian girl getting brutally murdered by a absolute savage feral creature of a human.
God damn it.
I keep hearing a beep.
Why are we laughing? That's not funny, James. I'm sorry. That's my fault, 100%. But I'm not gonna put you on the spot.
Between like actually witnessing, like seeing that video and Charlie's video, like seeing the actual videos, like they've seriously traumatized me. But I'm glad that I seen them, and I'm glad they're out there. It sucks that my son had to see that, but I'm also thankful that he did see it, if that makes sense.
Right.
It's
like he needs to see it.
Yeah,
some
like
degree.
this is what we're fucking dealing with.
Ugh.
They're evil. Like who does that? Like it sucks seeing him tear up today, but I'm glad that he was able to come across, because he came home from work last night and he was like, he's like, I'm assuming you've seen what happened today. And I'm like, well, of course. So like, and we talked about it, like, and he's seen me sobbing last night, and he hadn't seen the video yet at that point. And he brought it up to me today that he's seen it, and it just.
Ugh. And I think we mentioned this before. I mean, like, this is probably, I mean, I wasn't alive. If anyone in the chat was during JFK. But I wonder if that's what it was like, or MLK or Malcolm X. Now, you know, and now I'm a Malcolm X guy, you know, more so than an MLK guy, which is weird because Malcolm X was Muslim. The thing is it's the same almost with him. Again, Malcolm X was right there, waking up, red-pilled, and the second they sensed that in him, they carried out the hit on Malcolm. It was the feds. All right, same thing the feds with or the CIA, right?
Just
and it was the same thing with MLK.
History just repeating itself over and over.
Another reason why they did this is because Charlie had the youth. Basically, he was changing the minds of the youth, and the left doesn't procreate. They don't procreate, so like the right is eventually going to outbirth them. But the only way they can take control is by corrupting the youth. And Charlie Kirk was the stopgap for them to be able to do that.
Yeah, they don't have kids. They have your kids. That's what
Thank
they do.
you for bringing that up, Draven, because you are 100% accurate on that. That's why they are targeting. Look at these like drag queens reading stories to freaking preschoolers and kindergartners.
Yeah.
Who
we
does
can even
that?
bring it. We could bring it closer to home. with
Why
me
are-
and Pete's sister. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, go on, Jimmy.
No, like, no, why are these sick fucks not reading stories in nursing homes or
Mhm.
to like vets or any of that? Like, because they know.
It's
Mhm.
it's always and then they're always like, no, and it's like, why are you protesting so
Yes.
much?
Yeah, why are you getting
it's like-
awfully defensive for
right?
something that you're not
Yeah,
doing?
they could pick any group of adults that
Mhm.
need that kind of thing, but they don't. They choose kids because
Yep.
they want to indoctrinate your kids. And if you have to preface anything with the word normalize, then that means it's fucked up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That means it's fucked up to begin with. So let's not normalize
You
these
can't
idiotic-
normalize something that's not fucking normal.
No, it's not. But that's Marxism. That's deconstruction of your normal mores and folkways that we all adhere to in society,
Mhm.
and ushering in nothing but a hedonistic fucking hellscape
Yep.
of just and yeah. And this is me saying that. Like,
This is me, your OnlyFans Oracle, saying this.
I'm
I'm very proud of Pete today because he was originally not gonna do this tonight. So
no,
I have to give him that.
I wasn't. But I decided for the betterment of everybody that I would do this as opposed to watching Killer Condom tonight.
I
Oh, is
couldn't
that
do
what
it.
we're supposed to do tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't do it.
It's okay.
I know.
That's why we're doing this instead.
Yeah. And I think everyone, we kind of needed to air it out a little bit here because holy shit.
Yeah. It's very fresh. Yeah.
It is.
Mm.
And yeah, there's more I wish we could say here in particular. You know what I mean? But YouTube
Fuck
is
YouTube. I mean,
no, I
fuck
say that.
YouTube.
Trust me, I say that all the time.
I
on
didn't
YouTube.
realize that they were that like finicky. Like I'm very
yeah.
new to this.
Oh
like
yeah.
It's not as bad as it was, but it's still pretty bad.
Yeah, there's still
during COVID and stuff, dude.
I think it was like my first video. He had to like completely delete.
Yeah.
Because
that one's in the archives there. That one's in the archives.
Maybe in like 07 you could get away with it, like back when YouTube was the Wild West.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which was fucking great. I love old YouTube, man.
I know. I started on YouTube in 06 originally.
Yes.
And
wow.
I was around there too, 06, 07.
You could just do and say anything, and it did.
No,
there was no
copyright.
No, there was no
one of my
copyright
largest
claims.
videos is a fucking Boondock Saints trailer that I made for when I was in school for digital arts, and it has like 11,000 views on it. And it didn't have any copyrights. And then now that they have all the advertising and all that shit on here, now it's copyrighted. And obviously that shit's not getting views because it's getting buried.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My shit's all fucking buried just because. I mean, I don't know. You guys heard me talk. They're like, yeah, we got to keep this dude underground.
But then you had like artists. Like you had like it was all original content. Like now you have all these big, places that are trying to get in on all of it, like your embassy, your networks and stuff that are trying to get in on that bubble. And
and they do that by suppressing the uploader.
Yep. Because you used to have like Smosh and like fucking all kinds of those guys, like even AVGN, like back in the day.
Oh yeah. And I mean, he's still big,
Yeah,
he
but I mean,
was able to power
he's big
through that.
because of being around at the beginning.
Or better to say, he's big despite it.
Yeah,
in spite of the attempted burying.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys hear this? Okay, so this is as of a couple hours ago. The shooter hobbled into the event.
Mm-hmm.
Because he had the rifle in the leg of his pants.
Yeah.
And apparently the FBI may have a name.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't know about
They
the
got a lot
hollow
more
part.
than that.
I didn't know about the hobble part, but I knew
No,
they
they
had a
have-
name.
They have a name and they're closing in on him.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I'm
he's
sure.
he's
And
still
it was a trans dude.
yeah. If
Yeah.
if that's oof, yeah,
They've had that name fucking 5 months already.
probably.
They've
Probably.
had his- yeah, you know, ever since their first training session together. You know, speculating, guys. You know, allegedly.
Right.
You know, because again, what happened with your famous governor, Michigan governor there, with the two yokels who tried to kidnap her, and it was like 7 feds around them,
Yeah,
like
it was
egging them on.
The one where
It was-
she set it up herself.
yeah, all because they wouldn't give her boat out of storage ahead of everybody else's. This is about to be us, gang.
Oh, that scares me so bad.
Oh, shut up. No,
No.
not us. I think all of you guys gun owners.
I need to though.
Yeah.
Yep, get on that, Draven.
You know, but I mean, shit. What is that against?
I haven't gotten one because like part of me is just worried that because I can get pretty emotional or not emotional, but like pretty fucking angry sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm
Well,
just worried that
I mean, if you feel that, then don't own one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because if shit hits the fan, I'm gonna be like Adam and fucking just start blasting.
Allegedly in
Minecraft. Well, I'm
Well,
like,
if
I'm
you
like
don't
Adam,
know
I'm
any
gonna
better.
take my fucking glasses off and start blasting my laser heat vision.
Yeah, right. No, I know how you feel.
I'll
Man.
be right back.
But yeah,
Because I was raised in a city and I was raised anti-guns, and I'm actually, since I'm technically a felon, I can't actually own one. So no, I do not have one. But let me tell you, I feel the same way you do. Like I'm too jumpy. If I did have one, and they shoot like 5 holes in the closet and shit, and like
I'm
like,
in the perfect place to have one because our township or whatever, where we were on CNN or whatever for having this isn't a gun-free zone signs all over our township.
Yeah, well, that's how it needs to be.
Yeah. So
that's how
our township has a warning label on it that's like, come fuck with us. Like we got guns,
And I think I forgive me if I'm repeating myself on this show, but I think it was this. I was talking about this on the Catholic podcast. That or maybe it was on this one, but it was like, it's always a case where if you watch your favorite westerns or that I like Unforgiven or Tombstone, what these big shootouts happen. What's the one thing that you notice? The minute people walk into town, the sheriff walks up to them. Sorry, boys, you're gonna have to hand over your guns, right? And then what ends up happening? It's fucking gangbangers are gonna go through there who don't give a shit about the sheriff and just be like, "Oh, officer, I don't have guns, but thank you," and then that's it. There you go. Law broken.
Yeah, you have your outlaws.
They don't give a shit. You have your outlaws. They're gonna come in, and you're gonna have your shootout at the OK Corral, regardless. Okay. Yep. So like. And again, I've had to come to this realization too.
That's why
it's just I'm too
need to go away.
Yeah, gun free zones. And I think I'm too old at this point. Like, I haven't had the training, and I'm too jumpy with it. Like we were just talking about. But yeah, we need to be armed overall.
Yeah, my ex had one when I was with her. She had one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They let downs people with guns now. That's kind of cool. No, she did not have.
She is retarded.
She's but in a different way.
Yes.
Oh man, she's more retarded, fucked up.
Yeah, mommy issues and whatnot. So yeah.
Well, fuck, man. Yeah, that's what we're dealing with.
Right.
So I said we don't even have to get into the trans story hour or drag queen story hour. We could look at our own family. Like I watched the public school system and the city just kind of destroy my sister, and I say that with love, but I saw how she was as a little girl, a little baby, and then the second she started getting into the school system and into the society of of the school, it just went to shit, man. Just went to shit, slowly but surely. I can only imagine what it did to me. You know, if I had that same level of introspection. Uh-oh. We got Master Typing David over here.
Nah, I'm just talking to my buddy who DM'd me.
Man.
And then I have whatever up, and I have Andrew Wilson up too.
Holy
in the
shit.
background.
What's up?
Somebody this is on Twitter. Somebody posted this. It's got this. I don't want to show it's a shirt. And I say this, you guys saw the shirt I wore the other night.
Sure.
Originally, hang on. I'll share the link in the private to this one. So you guys can see it. It's tasteless, and I don't want to show it on the air. And this is me saying that. So if you're on Twitter, you can see that. But this is the kind of person that I would expect to have a shirt like that.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So, okay. I don't even know what to say. Again, guys, this is gonna be, this is a spiritual war. Maybe this is gonna be the theme of the night, and maybe you guys already know this. I'm sure you already know this, but this is a spiritual war, and it's more than just hyperbole. These are, when they tell you these are the powers of the air, the principalities that we have to go up against. This is it, man. This is it. And any of you guys who did get the urge to get back to the church, just cling on to it, follow it through. All right, because if anything, this is the one thing that Charlie Kirk would want his death to do, is to save souls. All right, and I think that's one of the biggest things in there, is to save souls.
It is 100%. Like he brought so many people, like, and especially like the younger generation, closer to God, and you have to respect him for that.
Yeah.
Whether you believed like what religion he believed in or anything, he was just, he just had that way about him where he was, I don't know.
Yeah, he was nice enough. He seemed genuine. He seemed like I could shake his hand, have a cup of coffee with him, or maybe even a beer, and just be like, he was on a Bill Maher show while Bill Maher's smoking joints and whatever, and they're just having a conversation. And Bill Maher tried to hate him, he couldn't do it. That was the joke. If you guys remember he was like, I just can't hate you. I was like, whatever, dude. Bill Maher, like a real piece of shit with his Religulous movie.
Only evil people are celebrating his
There
death
is
and hated him.
press conference or something that's happening.
Can we watch along? Should we? Or
what's it on? Is it on YouTube?
I think. I'm not sure.
Drop the link in the private.
Man.
Yeah, if you find it, we'll pull that up. We got about another half hour.
Whatever you want, man. That looks like Butthead more than Charlie Kirk. Right? Like,
that's just a fucked up looking shirt.
Yeah.
The broad holding it's fucked up looking too.
Yeah, that's edgelord shit. That shit don't even do nothing to me anymore. Like, I'm whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like, once I heard that, what Jews think is happening to Jesus right now, boiling in his own,
Yeah.
And,
oh my God,
it's the AP or whatever.
All right.
Update on
this
Charlie
is like
Kirk
old
shooting. This is live.
You can't send me stuff like that.
Yeah, right.
That smirk on that dumb bitch's
I know.
face. Don't do that to me.
All right, here we go.
Obviously, nothing's happening right now.
Wait a minute. Look at the comment section. This is fake. Oh my God. We should. That's fake. That's not really her. or she's not holding up that picture apparently. That shirt. That's Photoshopped, it looks like.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the live chat on this.
No, the picture that you just shared. Oh, dude, you didn't post it, thank God.
No.
Yeah, no, that's Photoshopped.
Now, so they're probably about 30 seconds away. Well, let's see. Oh, wait.
Yeah, if you look at the comments, it turned out it's not even.
Okay. That's why I didn't share it.
Okay, they're coming close to the. Go now.
Oh man, this sucks too. This really sucks too because a lot of people believe that this is real.
Here we go. These other ones. I have like 3 tabs of people.
That's
streaming shit.
That's Cash right there, isn't it?
Cash Patel, yeah. Cash. There is no list, Patel.
Yeah.
All right.
That's not M. Night Shyamalan. Kind of looks like him.
Yeah,
no,
right.
you pronounced it wrong. It's M. Night.
My name is Hillary Kellner. I am the Communications Director for the Utah Department of Public Safety.
Okay,
this
Wood.
We have FBI Director Patel, FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino, Special Agent in Charge Robert Bowles, Governor Spencer Cox, Lieutenant Governor Deidre Henderson.
She said Cox.
And Commissioner Anderson as well.
Just wanted to point that out.
So sorry, Commissioner Bo Mason,
right back.
as well as some local partners here present with us today. Governor, we'll kick it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here tonight. We appreciate the media and the partnership we have with you in helping us to get information out to the public so that we can catch this assassin and hold him accountable. We are going to share a portion of a video and that we have of the suspect, as well as some new stills. Those have already been released, but we want to make sure that they get as much attention as possible so that we can get help from the public in tracking down this evil human being. So we're going to queue up the video right now, show that. I've asked Commissioner Bo Mason if he would narrate to you what is happening in this video.
Thank you, Governor. Bo Mason, Commissioner for the Utah Department of Public Safety. If you look up to the top left, you'll see the building where the shooter was chromed out in the top left corner. We'll go ahead and play that video and I'll narrate as we walk through that. So here you see that the suspect ran behind that upper.
You don't think they knew this as it was happening?
Moves to this far right corner. As he does, he's going to climb off the edge and then drop down to the ground. As he did that, he left some palm impressions. There's some smudges in some places we're looking to collect DNA. There's a shoe imprint where we believe the suspect is clearly identified as wearing Converse tennis shoes. Again, we'll replay that again so you can get another view of that.
We need a liberal that wears Converses.
It's important to note his black T-shirt, his black pants, and there appears to be some white on the soles of those Converse tennis shoes. Those are all identifiable items that we're looking for. In the stills that are going to follow this, you're going to see a very distinctive T-shirt with an American flag and appears to have an eagle on it. There's also a baseball cap with a triangle on it and a pair of sunglasses.
So he made himself out to be patriotic.
To look for and try to identify if they know someone who has those items, who has been seen wearing those items. We're looking for all that information. Here you see the suspect after dropping off the building. He moved around across this grassy area, around the parking lot. We're going to pan to the right. After he crosses the street, this is where he moves over into the wooded area. This is the video evidence that we utilize to track his movements and to locate that firearm in that wooded area following the discovery of this evidence. You want to go to the stills? So here's the still photographs. I mentioned these have been enhanced. So these are slightly different than what we introduced earlier.
Anybody believe that they don't have a fucking facial shot of this guy?
With that American flag and that eagle. The hat with the triangle and the sunglasses. You go to the next picture, please.
Triangle, Illuminati confirmed.
The backpack as
Wow,
well.
every shot
All
is not of
identifying
his
features
face.
that we're hoping the public can help us
Yeah, you
identify
never trusted
and
you
lead
with a
us to
fucking
this suspect.
backpack like that in public.
Next picture.
In a school.
Yeah.
And again, there's a better
Hey,
picture
wait a
of the
minute.
hat with that triangle logo, and again the T-shirt. Blue jeans,
Triangle
you
logo.
Get a good look at those Converse tennis shoes as well.
Motherfucker wearing Chuck Taylors?
Push these out. We'll continue to
Yeah.
push these out, and we just ask for the public's cooperation through the public. The tips that have been coming in are what are giving us our next leads and enabling us to continue to further this investigation. We've had great cooperation from the public.
That is a
and
trans
we're continuing
dude.
to ask for that as we move forward. Thank you, and I'll turn time back over to Governor Cox.
There's no
Thank
way
so
you got to
much,
be getting me to believe that they don't have a
Commissioner
face
Mason.
shot of this guy.
I want to thank
Right.
Director Patel and his team. It's great to have them on the ground with us tonight. We've had several briefings, and he's had an opportunity to walk the crime scene. We appreciate.
He kinda
our-
looks like
our
a
local
bald
law
Charlie.
enforcement here. Again,
Yeah.
we have Mike Smith, who is
Don't he?
the county sheriff here. We have all of our local chiefs of police that are here as well, all working hand in hand with the state and with the FBI as we move forward with this investigation. Now, just give you a little warning, we will not be taking any questions at this time. That we're giving you the latest information we have, being as transparent with everything that we have. But I do want to share a couple things that I think are important. We cannot do our job without the public's help right now. The public has answered our call for action. So far, we've received more than 7,000 leads and tips. I would just note that the FBI hasn't received this many digital media tips from the public since the Boston Marathon bombing. This case also highlights the dedication of our law enforcement community. We have 20 federal, state, and local law enforcement partners that are working shoulder to shoulder to find the person who committed this horrific crime. With their support, we've completed nearly 200 interviews. As you're aware, as has already been reported, the FBI is offering a $100,000 reward for information leading to the identification and arrest of the person responsible for the murder of Charlie Kirk. We also continue to implore the public to support this investigation and come forward with any information. We are truly hopeful that this video and new photos will lead to even more tips. We are processing. We have an incredible team, a state and federal team working together to process those tips. We're going out in tandem to interview any potential person of interest or suspects. But we need, again, we need as much help as we can possibly get. Any videos or photos that you might have, the public should be submitted to our digital media tip line, which is www.fbi.gov/Utah Valley shooting, all lowercase. Again, that is fbi.gov/Utah Valley shooting, all lowercase. You can also provide general tips about the shooting by calling 1-800-CALL-FBI. That's 1-800-CALL-FBI, or at tips.fbi.gov. This is, I would just say, this is not just a local matter here in Utah. We have people all over the country that are helping to bring this perpetrator to justice for Charlie Kirk and his family. I will just add as well that, as was mentioned, there is a lot of forensic evidence that is being processed right now at both the state lab and the and federal labs, federal lab on the East Coast. So we are working in tandem together. I would also just add a word of note for those people who are spending so much time on social media. I think Charlie said it best, that when things get bad, we should put our phones down and spend a little time with our families. There is a tremendous amount of disinformation. We are tracking our team, the state team, and I'm sure the federal team as well. What we're seeing is our adversaries want violence. China, we have bots from Russia, China, all over the world that are trying to instill disinformation and encourage violence. I would encourage you to ignore those, to turn off those streams, and spend a little more time with our families. We desperately need some healing. We'll have more to say about that in the days and weeks to come. More than anything, we are going to catch this person. Last thing I will just say is we've been working with our attorneys, getting everything that we need, affidavits ready, so that we can pursue the death penalty in this case, and that will happen here in the state of Utah. Again, to the public, to those who are grieving, thank you for your prayers. I know we are feeling those prayers. I know the Kirk family is feeling those prayers as well. We pray that God will bless our nation at this very dark time. We can start healing by finding this perpetrator and holding him accountable, and we need your help to do that. Thank you.
I want him to be our governor.
Right? He's actually got a backbone, it seems.
Yeah.
Our governor sucks.
She's fucking terrible.
So does ours.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shapiro. And then
shit.
Wolf was just as bad, and with freaking Levine during COVID.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so we got fucked royally.
That was all tiny hats, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Did I hear that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
that's coincidental.
really?
No.
Noticing.
Part of me, like, seeing that the still of that guy, he's got like the patriotic like shirt and stuff on. They're gonna try to spin this and try to say it was somebody on the right.
Oh,
Yeah, but not only that, it's just
yeah.
out of all those shots, not one with a clear. Those were
I know.
taken with a camera,
I know.
with a fucking video camera.
They do that every fucking time.
Yeah, right. 120 frames per second, probably. And you're gonna tell me they don't have a picture of him looking up? Get the fuck out of here, man!
Mhm.
Like, yeah, this whole thing stinks. Like yesterday's diapers, to quote what's his face from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. But it's yeah, I'm not buying the narrative that they're setting up. So I already see it coming.
Yeah, same. Based on what he looks like.
Yep. And
Shit.
It worries me that they're gonna get off the hook again.
Yep.
You know, I just, and is this guy the shooter? It looks like it. Yeah. I just want to know who paid him.
The first 48 hours.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
it's not looking good,
No.
right? What hour are we on now? Hour 30, maybe?
It happened at noon yesterday, like 12:20, 12:25 Eastern.
Oh.
So yeah, we're
Yeah, like hour 36, hour
Yeah.
34, something like that. Hour 34, another 14 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, math
that's the
isn't my
same.
friend. Don't ask me to figure that one out.
It doesn't have to do with money. I don't know.
Man. I mean,
Yeah.
shit.
This was
It's deep.
It's very deep.
It's
And
dark and it's deep.
they're gonna write books about this. There's gonna be, I mean, seriously,
Are we
What?
gonna have, well, you know how they have like a Martin Luther King Day?
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna
won't
have
get
a
Kirk Day.
yeah. You wanna know
We'll
why?
get Kirk Day. Yeah.
Wanna know
I
why?
don't know.
Here's
I
Shapiro.
can guess.
What color is he? Yeah.
Share it throw it in the private, Draven.
Okay, it's Ben Shapiro. His response to
Good. I'm gonna put in his comments, Christ is King.
Yeah.
Is that the one I shared today?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
just got up at 7:00, so I don't know what anybody posted.
Where
in
he's
anymore.
like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shared that one.
What?
No, like in a good way. Like fuck
Yeah, in a
you
good
to the
way.
bad people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh. All right, you okay? Yeah, let's see this.
Yeah, this is it.
It's still up to us. I saw a lot of rumors online today. I was made aware of this by my team that I canceled some sort of college tour. That's bullshit. I saw those rumors. They are false. I will be coming to college campuses, many of them this year. So will we all, I am sure, because we're Americans and we're not going to be deterred. Charlie's voice is not silent. We're going to pick up that bloodstained microphone where Charlie left it. And to those who would intimidate, who would seek to stop us, who would seek to end free discussion, believe that they have ownership over public spaces and can violently threaten and kill people who speak freely, we are not going to stop. And I have 2 words. Fuck you. We will not stop telling the truth. We will never stop telling the truth. We will never stop debating and discussing. We will never stop standing up for what America is and for what she should be. And we will never let Charlie Kirk's voice die. Goodbye to my friend, Charlie Kirk. May your memory be a blessing for your family and for your country and for all of us.
I don't buy it. Sorry, Shapiro. Sorry, Ben. Yeah, no, you're not picking up his mic and carrying on his message. You guys don't believe in the same God. I don't know. This did you see the first thing I sent you? To tie it in the private chat. Yeah, this will actually tie this in beautifully.
Hang on. The only one I see was that tweet saying that thing was fake.
No. It was like one of the first things I sent in the private chat.
Let me see here. Let me pull this up. Is this it? Oh, yeah, right here. Got it. Got it. Hang on. I got it. Let me share this. I boomered it. There we go.
Of lions and scavengers. We're going to get to that in a second. I have 1 or 2 other questions on Israel. I think it's very important for our audience to hear this, though, because there is an incessant campaign. And one thing a friend sent to me, interestingly, which is, okay, Charlie, we push back against the media on COVID, on lockdowns, on Ukraine, on the border. So maybe we should also ask a question. Is the media totally presenting the truth when it comes to Israel? Just a question, that maybe we shouldn't believe everything the media says, because I know I've been conditioned to ask a lot more critical questions over the last couple of years. Ben Shapiro, stay right there. GoodRanchers.com. Check it out. Author, Ben Shapiro, author of...
that was it. And if you notice Ben Shapiro's face, the minute he said that, should we be asking questions about Israel? And Ben Shapiro.
well, yeah.
Because the thing is, Shapiro's a staunch pro-Israel 150%.
Oh,
and it's just funny that, yeah. So
Ben Shapiro.
I don't follow him enough.
Yeah, so he's Tiny Hat Man, right? So like,
yep. and I didn't know
like
that.
literal, and of course. So my question is Ben Shapiro really gonna pick up Charlie Kirk's bloody fucking mic and he's gonna proclaim the gospel of Jesus in his will, in his works, and bring people to Jesus in his method? No, he's not. He's not.
I was gonna say, I gotta be honest with you. I don't see that happening.
I don't see that happening either.
It's a bold strategy. So, let's see if it pays off for him.
And look, Ben Shapiro was there in my early red pill phase. Okay, so we've moved on to the full Edward Norton American History X portion of the meet.
I love it.
You couldn't possibly be talking about that.
There you go.
Do we do the full accompaniment with it?
Yeah, go on.
Draven.
Draven furiously masturbates in the background. Not on this stream, Draven. Damn it.
Chatting. I made a comment because Brian Atlas on whatever showed a clip of a bunch of people cheering or whatever. happened.
I don't want to see that. Please don't play that.
No, I'm not.
I found that that one that you shared. Somebody shared the TikTok girl, that video. I opened up Twitter and here's a account called MAGA Queen that said, "Okay, team, go to work," and it's that chick's TikTok. A comment on her video. This person commented on there and said, "I didn't like the dude, but he didn't deserve to die. If you want to end gun violence, you can never celebrate it." Dean Withers. And the girl who made the video, what's her name? Jack LaMayo said, "See, the difference between you and I is," and I'm quoting her here, YouTube, is, "I hated the dude and I do think he deserved to die. It's just karmic coincidence. It happened with a gun." And then is posted her where she works. I'm not going to say it on the air. Their discrimination and harassment policy, which they have a zero tolerance policy for that. And the phone number of the business has been disconnected because they received so many calls about this employee. So I'm sure this young lady will be unemployed tomorrow morning.
Another thing
the
that this
unemployment line, like starting today, like I've seen that all through my feed today. Like it's
another thing that this also did is there's people that aren't political that are starting to take notice.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's waking them up to what's actually going on.
Bringing them. It's not even just political. Not to interrupt you, Pete, but Draven, not even political.
Mm-hmm.
I truly believe it's bringing so many people that much closer to God because of like what he stood for.
They slayed an innocent man. His only crime was speaking the truth. Sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds very fucking familiar, doesn't it? I'm just saying. I'm not saying, I'm not saying he's the Messiah. I'm saying he was a good man who was a good family man. What have we ever heard bad about him other than people didn't like him because of his opinion? And those people were 99.9999999% of the time fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
No, but
he
still treated them kind and with respect.
He sure did. He sure did. I think he was wrong on a bunch of stuff. Again, we brought it up earlier on the trans issue or the gay issue. I thought he was way too welcoming of it. And again, this came through my red pill because before I was all about the inclusion and all that shit too. But I disagreed with him on that, especially by the end of his life. But he was turning around on it. he was starting to ask questions.
He was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when we disagreed, I wasn't like, I would never I don't know.
He had a way about him to conversate with people on a level that I've never seen before. Like, I don't think we will ever have another Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
I really don't.
No, now we got Nick Fuentes. We'll see how that works out.
You have a bunch of people in the space that will pick up the torch.
Look, I'm all about Nick Fuentes.
So he's
based as fuck and he's not wrong.
Yeah.
Here, let's.
Why is that so tiny?
Because it's Facebook.
Yeah,
it's a reel too. Yes.
Yep.
That's right.
But listen to this.
Okay.
These guys not know this was taking place. So I've been to Israel many times. The whole country's a fortress. When I first heard this story, I still had the same gut instinct that I did initially. I find this very hard to believe. I've been to that Gaza border. You cannot go 10 feet without running into a 19-year-old with an AR-15 or an automatic machine gun that is an IDF soldier. Right? The whole country is surveilled. But I think some questions need to be asked. Was there a stand-down order? Was there a stand-down order? 6 hours? I don't believe it. Israel's the size of New Jersey. When I took a helicopter ride from Jerusalem to the Gaza border, it's 45 minutes. 6 hours. They're live streaming the killing of Jews.
Yeah. And I will tell you, Ben Shapiro, not happy about that.
Mhm.
If I was a betting man, Ben Shapiro, not happy about hearing him say that. You know. And again, he was kind of essential to my red pilling. He was like a stepping stone for me. He was my training wheels.
Mhm.
You know, but yeah, man. Sorry.
Does anybody know what Candace? Has Candace said anything? Because she used to go on tour with them a lot.
But I know she was doing a stream, but I didn't catch any of it. But it was like a tribute to Charlie. So,
yeah, Kirk Glinzer says Kirk welcomed voices of dissent, even if you don't know a person. That's how you know they are not a liberal.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's right.
that is so spot on.
Yep.
Yeah. You could be like, oh well, man, dude, I don't agree. I think that's I honestly, I think that's a stupid idea. Well, anyway, next round's on me. That's how the conversation should go. You know what I'm saying? But no, that's not what happens.
No, let's fucking blow them up.
Yeah, right.
Are you talking about my Palestinian alarm clock?
Oh.
That's like
Andrew,
Andrew Wilson's the same way. It's like, yeah, after every debate, he's like, yeah, I will no ill will towards you or anything. It's like,
yeah.
I'm
Well, no,
here
he's cutthroat.
to get. I'm super cutthroat, but that's in the debate space. But like, we may have opposing worldviews, but that doesn't mean I hate you. Or dislike you.
Yeah. But no, it's a fight. It's a fight with words. Someone's got to win, and Andrew Wilson is kind of like the Conor McGregor or whatever. Who's the champ now? We could say of debating. It was him and Jay Dyer. I put them both out there like side by side. Those guys are maniacs in a good way, and I think they brought out tons of people to church, to the Lord. So,
I think I should just play this.
Okay.
God Wilson! Assemble the army.
I've never seen that movie. I need to see that movie.
I watched like the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'd say I watched part of it with Mom, and then we never ended up finishing it. But
you have to watch the director's cut, is what I keep hearing, because the theatrical cut was garbage. Research that, because I might actually have that upside backwards. But there's like one cut that really sucks and one cut that's great.
I like those types of movies, so like Troy and Gladiator and shit like that.
Gladiator was peak, bro. Gladiator.
Woo. I didn't care for Troy.
Oh, I thought Troy was fucking great. That's like that's peak Brad Pitt right there.
Troy was okay. I mean, look, you're not crazy for liking the movie, but I'm with Pete on it too. It's like it didn't do it. It didn't do like the Gladiator, Braveheart. Didn't tickle that fancy. You know what I mean? At least not for me. But
I would say up to before they get into the city is really good, and then it kind of declines a little bit after that.
A little bit, but no, there is a lot of fun to be had with that fucking movie. I wouldn't tell someone to not watch Troy. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be like, nah, avoid that piece of shit. No,
plus the ladies who like peak male specimens. That's the movie for them.
Oh yeah, right. Although I rolled my eyes in the fucking beginning, right? Because like when they first show his character Achilles or whatever, he's like in bed. Yeah. He's got like two chicks in the bed. And I'm like, all right, thanks, dude. All right, that makes me feel fucking worse on myself, right?
But that first, they go and get him, and then to fight that guy, and he just like ends him in like a second.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. Right, he stabs him like in the neck. Oh shit! Holy shit! Yeah. When we didn't even really talk about that fucking that poor girl that much because Charlie Kirk kind of that story overtook it.
Well, I think it was the timing of when the actual video came out.
Yeah.
Too, from like when we were streaming, because that was pretty fucking brutal. Like I said
Oh,
earlier at the
man.
very beginning, between that video and the one I seen yesterday, how do you get that out of your head? Like
And that's the problem, because think about that. That was all over like Twitter. It wasn't, I don't think it was on Facebook, because they would have taken it down for community guidelines.
Yeah, it wasn't on Twitter or Facebook, but
It
all
was
over
on
X.
Instagram and X. It was on.
well, you
Oh, they
guys
actually
know
had it
that
on
I
Instagram? Oh.
only have Facebook because I'm Amish, but like someone sent me those in like a private message on there, so
Yeah,
You need to make an Instagram, Jamie. We need to see more of those liberal versions of you on there. It's all about posting pictures.
I don't know. I've never had any other social media besides MySpace and Facebook.
I had Zanga before MySpace.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
even know
right.
what that is.
I had a fucking live journal, biatch.
Remember Zanga was the shit, man. You could like, it was before MySpace, and MySpace kind of like integrated a lot of what you could do on Zanga into it. Like you could do the HTML to like change everything and like add music and all kinds of stuff. It was like coding for like to start, like, you know. So
See, Manliness said my internet is working again. It was downs like the chicks Draven likes.
God damn it. It sucks too, because they have those chicks that use AI to like make themselves look like Downs chicks, and it's like bait and switch. I get all excited, and then I'm like, wait, that's not actually real.
I am borderline boomer.
She
kinda.
is. She is.
Yes and no.
She's out there churning butter with Jebediah and Ezekiel.
Actually, like my real life friends, like they're in their 60s, so like
Yeah, no,
90% of my friends are like 10 years older than me. It's always been that way.
Yeah. I kind of don't consider it, with the exception of this, because we actually interact. You know, unless I interact with you in some sort of way, that I could give two shits if you follow me or not. You know, like YouTube is the one where I want a fan base, at least for the music channel Starface Music. Everybody, feel free. But yeah, you know, that's like, at least that's something I'm putting out for people to listen to, or what? Like Facebook, Twitter, all that shit. No. I got like 3 friends.
I can't hear you
Jeez.
over Draven's
masturbating.
Furiously masturbating again.
Typer baiting. I don't know. We gotta.
I told you, not on this stream, Draven. Damn it.
It's
Any
not
other
that-
time, I'm fine with you going Vic Mignogna as long as you're off camera.
He got really he got excited when he was talking about that Downs chick.
I know, right?
He started immediately Googling. He goes,
started doing helicopters.
Quickly to the vampire captor. Quickly to the Draven mobile.
To the Draven. Yeah, right. The Draven drooler.
What
He runs.
he
runs.
What
and
would the
throws his
Draven
cake.
mobile even look like?
I don't know.
Oh shit!
I know what the Draven mobile is.
Oh, the actual
Nobody-
actual car that I have.
But
yeah.
what would your vampire Draven mobile be?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Ooh, it's got to be lame. No, no.
I wouldn't
Gotta
really
be like-
necessarily need a mobile, because I could just fly everywhere.
Yeah, but
You know
if
what?
your
I'm
wings
gonna
get
ask
tired?
AI.
Yeah, ask AI.
I'm gonna ask Grok right now. I got my
jeez.
prompt. Let's see what we got here. Imagine this is gonna be fun.
Wait, I think
All right.
Godzillionaire just got it.
Design.
Wait.
Okay, cool. Read that
Wrong.
off, and I'll look at mine.
Wait. The Draven mobile is like a shopping cart with 3 good wheels and 1 retarded one, says Godzillionaire.
I think
Great.
that's
And
accurate.
so I actually drive a Dodge Dart
Kirky
Rally.
golf tonight.
Oh, Draven.
Jesus.
He ain't got nothing to do with your proclivities, son.
All right. Okay, I got some good ones here. Let me see. Am I able to share my? All right, I'm gonna have to download some of these. This is gonna be fun. All right.
You're downs loading them?
I'm downloading them right now.
I just heard Draven sigh.
So I want to see if I could actually share the screen of the grok.
Share our homie. You're gonna share our
I
homie
almost just
Grunk.
lost my fucking
Grunk?
drink, man.
Grunk.
Show Grunk to us.
share Grunk with us.
Yeah. All right. There you go.
That sounds about right. That looks about right. That looks like the
Oh, this was animated.
Draven-mobile. I love
my
how
God.
Draven is always a fucking huge
Yeah,
ass
why am I a
Muppet.
Muppet?
You're always a Muppet.
I said a car design for a Muppet vampire clown. That's what I put down.
What is that? That what? You know that one vampire meme I shared in the group chat?
No, I like that one. That purple
What-
one there. That's cool.
Pete.
Oh yeah.
Which
The
one
penis
was it?
shaped one. No.
Hey, what the fuck?
The purple penis shaped one. Okay, all right. That was
Jesus.
Draven's favorite.
Is he a purple
Alright.
penis eater? A one-eyed, one-horn
I
flying
fucking
purple
hate you all.
penis eater?
I fucking hate you all.
All right, let's animate it. Let's see what happens. It looks like what's that fucking Maximum Overdrive?
Yes,
Yeah.
I
That
fucking
reminds
love
me
that
That movie's
movie.
great.
That movie's
Yeah.
fantastic, dude.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Nice.
Send me that meme again, Jamie.
Oh, that's great.
A
A lot of them
vampire-
seem to be
a vampire Muppet clown.
Or
I still can't get over that.
Or it's a coffin-shaped vehicle.
This one's not bad. This is
That
actually
one's-
kind of stylish.
That one's
Mhm.
actually pretty cool. He can definitely dig through the witches and burn through the dig through the ditches and burn through the witches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In his vampire Eula.
Yeah, vampire. Draven La.
In my Dravula. I'm at that level of edibles now where I can start making jokes, I think.
Yeah. All right. There you go. I think we got a good smattering there. It's
With-
I gotta say that Grok really does a good job of creating these like on the fly.
Mhm.
Godzillionaires comment that Muppet. One chromosome.
That's fucking great.
It's like the vampire from Greg the Bunny. I'm Count Blah. Blah.
Downs load is what Draven shoots. God damn it.
So your name's Count Blah Blah? No, Count Blah Blah.
The Draven mobile would be a Ford Pinto. Free candy on
Free
the
candy
side
for
of the van for Downs chicks.
Yeah, right.
CJP
I
said it
know.
would be a broke down Yugo.
Maybe it would be a white van. You know, like maybe just be a white van.
No
They'll
windows.
say, yeah, right. Oh man. Oh, that was you guys didn't watch Workaholics, right? That dude, he had the rape van.
No,
Oh
Had a
my
white
god, I
van.
fucking love that show.
Yeah, he wrote rape on the
Workaholic-
side of it because
Yeah.
he didn't have keys.
That
and he
show
figured if he
is
wrote rape,
fucking hilarious.
no one would open his door.
Yeah, I've never,
That show was
I've
great.
never seen an episode of that.
The first three
Really?
seasons are outstanding.
Oh my god, agreed.
No,
Yeah.
never seen it.
Yeah, man. And remember I showed you that Juggalo clip a few episodes back? That
Yeah.
episode is iconic, bro. That whole episode. I almost feel like we should watch that to just cleanse a palate.
I kind of agree. That's a pretty fucking hilarious episode.
Are you guys down?
I
Or
was
you
gonna
want to
s-
wrap up?
No, that's fine. I
Cool.
was gonna say in living color, but that works too. I've never seen Workaholics.
Ooh, yeah. Let me break you in on some Workaholics. All right, cool.
Sorry.
Well, let me
I-
let me get another studio here. What's it on? Up Tony left.
I think it's on it might be on Prime, but I think I own it. The
Okay.
first
It used to
season.
be Comedy Central, wasn't it?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find
Oh,
that.
real quick while we're doing that, Steven Crowder got a subpoena from the ATF this morning. I listened to his
Oh, for
live
what?
stream. No, listen, he was subpoenaed from the ATF because he has an insider in the DOJ that was talking to him about the bullets.
Oh, yeah.
He had a message describing the weapon and cartridges located by ATF. So he got a subpoena.
Oh wow.
He tweeted that out. Yeah, he tweeted this out 6 hours ago. He got a subpoena by the ATF. His company was subpoenaed, and no details yet. But yeah, that's but yeah, man, they I'm hoping I'm hoping they catch this motherfucker quick. I'm hoping they catch him quick because, like we said, the clock is ticking right now on that. So
Yep. The first 48 hours is extremely important if you've ever watched that show. And it's accurate.
huh,
Yeah.
somebody just jokingly said on Twitter, Republicans, the rioting has to stop.
Yeah, that's right. Now, okay, so there's a Workaholics. It's on Paramount Plus. I might have to rebuy it, which is fine.
Oh, it is? I
Hang
have
on.
Paramount Plus. I don't have
You do?
Paramount
Oh.
Plus Premium, though.
Don't worry. I'm just gonna buy the one episode. It's
I have
$3.
Okay, I was gonna say I had Paramount Plus, but I don't know the login for it.
Don't worry, I'm on it.
Okay,
I'm on it. Just give me 2 seconds. I gotta.
That
find this
episode
fucking
is
season.
so funny.
which one?
Yeah, that's
the very first one you're talking about.
No. They're all great. That entire first season is gold, but the one we're
Where
gonna
they're-
watch is straight up jug of hose.
Where they're
Okay.
where they're tripping, you know, where they're tripping balls in the office.
And,
they
they all took
My
shrooms.
gosh,
That was-
yes. Pete, we gotta watch that.
Do you
It's so
guys?
Well, here's one.
Speaking of juggalos, I got a bunch of pictures today. A lot of them from like my graduation, stuff like that. And there's the pictures in there. Remember the juggalo pictures I showed you guys of me and my buddy Tom?
Yeah.
Dressed like shit. I have the original prints to those now.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah.
Draven Mobile, I made it in the shape of a coffin.
Oh, you try to make it look cool. That's not. It's
Yep.
a point.
He purposely wrote "make it look cool" in the prompt.
I didn't say that.
Super
I
cool
did.
and edgy.
Jesus, I said this is what I put: vampire
I-
Draven Mobile car in the shape of a coffin.
No Muppet to be inside. No Muppets. No
Muppets.
Muppets.
I don't know why. I know, right? I threw Muppet in there for no reason. It's actually kind of not fair.
Juggalo top.
All right. So, are you ready? I actually
Yeah.
shared it.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Oh wait. Is this the whole episode?
It is the
Wait.
whole episode.
Okay,
Oh,
I can't.
You have to share it on the other one.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, let me share it. The other one. I was like, shit. I'm high, but
My bad.
I caught it. I'm like, wait. I can't share the whole episode here. Hang on.
No, we can't do the
Wait,
react.
hold on, I found
Juggalo.
the meme.
You found it?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I had to put my glasses on for it because I'm blind.
I know.
Hey, Keely. Now Keely shows up.
There's Keely. Missed you, brother. Oh man.
All right, hang on. Let me send you the link to the viewing studio.
Private chat.
Private chat, right? Meow. Did you DM me that meme, Jamie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you get that thing I sent you?
What thing?
It's a Harvey Birdman joke. You get that thing I sent you? No, nobody watch Harvey
Birdman, attorney at law.
Yes, sir.
Birdman.
Harvey Birdman, habeas corpus. Share that screen over there, Felix.
Speaking
All right,
of
cool.
that, I was watching that interview with CVV with the one guy. He's a comedian. He does what's his name's voice? They wanted to do a law show with Stone Cold, and it was called Stone Cold Law.
Yeah.
And he would go to this alternate dimension that was like habeas corpus, and it would have dead lawyers and people in law, and then it would also have dead wrestlers, and they would help him get through the cases.
Nice. All right, you
Jamie,
ready?
Hang on, Jamie. Did you jump in the other studio?
What?
Yeah, check in the private chat.
Look in the-
Go- yeah.
Yeah, look in the private chat. There's a link over there. You just have to open another StreamYard browser.
You're asking her to do a lot.
I know.
Like, no shit. Like, how
What
do
is this? Is this a pooter? What's a pooter?
Wait, so I open. Hold on. God damn it.
Make another tab, and then
did-
just go to click the link.
The link
Here,
in
I'll
the
bring up
private
another
chat.
tab.
Yep, just click that.
Our group chat, you mean?
No, on the private chat here on YouTube.
Yeah, got format your modem
on StreamYard. On StreamYard. Go where it says private chat on the toolbar.
There's a private chat?
Stop.
No, seriously, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't see it.
All right. Send her the link to her Facebook to the Facebook group.
Here, yep.
All right, that'll do it.
Yeah, I'll drop it in the chat.
Yeah, check the
like you know where the
that would be so
the
much
live
later.
comments are. You know where that is.
There.
I don't have that up on my computer though.
There's the link to the viewing studio in our
It's
group
in
chat.
StreamYards.
Here, let me share this real quick over here. This is the meme. This is the meme we were looking for. I want to suck your menstrual clots like they're pussy flavored Jello shots.
That's disgusting. There's a line and that's one I don't cross.
Okay, did I do it right?
Hang on, let me pop back onto that screen.
I hear an echo.
Yeah.
Do I close my other one?
No, you
No,
keep
no.
them both open.
No, just mute
But you
your
don't
mic.
jo-
Go
you
into
don't-
the other studio and mute your mic.
Yeah.
You can turn your camera off and mute your mic in there.
All right, and
There we go.
hit and play. You guys can watch. Let me know if you need me to pause.
What the fuck?
How many people we know like that though, for real?
The other guy, him, he's in Royal Gemstones. Oh shit. Is he gonna chop his finger off? Whew. Jeez. Oh Jesus.
Senator Bauer.
Wine and cheese soiree. Jesus.
Soiree.
Yeah.
Soir.
You got billionaire.
He's supposed to do Borat. Is that what he's trying to do?
Yeah.
He's trying
Jesus.
to do that Borat. Yeah.
Gee.
Oh shit! Where'd Jamie go? Did you just boot her?
No,
Oh,
she
oh,
left. There she is.
Oh,
Guy kind of looks like Shamrock. What? Oh God.
there's Draven. Nice one.
Yep.
No, right.
Is this why you showed us this episode?
Yeah, right.
I think that guy's following me.
Fucker magnets. Nelson.
Oh yeah. Some motor wrestling. Oh geez, it's what's her name?
Rebel
Wilson.
Rebel Wilson. Yeah.
She's skinny now.
Yeah, she is.
I know.
Please do. Jesus Christ.
You gotta watch us from the beginning sometime.
Sugar bear. Yeah. I like the blue raz.
That's what he wanted the whole time.
Paula Poundstone.
Oh.
I still
Oh,
bump this
Jesus.
fucking song. I love this shit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Jesus. He's got corners in too.
All right, so yeah, that was. I guess that's a good one to break you in on.
Yeah, that was fucking funny.
What'd you think?
I liked it. I think it's
Yeah.
funny. I think it's funny. It's stoner humor, and I'm down
That
for
whole
that.
like loose butthole thing that he says all the time. That was a thing
Yeah.
said all the time
Yeah.
since the show.
Yeah, it'll make sense if you watch the show more. But I don't know, Draven, what'd you think? Is this your
It's
first time
alright.
watching too?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all right,
it was-
not
I
bad.
think I seen like stuff of it like when it first came out.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah.
really that impressed, but it was alright.
Oh, and the original. All right. Okay. All right, shit. Here we go. Fuck. Now what?
I used to try and get the people to watch that show all the time.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Why am I getting such an echo?
You have two. You're backstage.
streams open.
Yeah. We can exit the viewing studio. There you go. You just took one out of the main studio. We can exit. No, you don't exit that one, Jamie. Damn it, Jamie. She clicked off the wrong one. Oh, you can't call me a boomer anymore, Draven.
I know, right?
She's taken the title.
Yeah.
She's the queen of the. I'm messaging her right now. I sent her another link. I say, come back. There she is.
I know, right?
She's popping in the back right now. Did she go? Nope, not. It says device. It says device not connected, Jamie. Wait, there she is. There she is. She's back.
Taking forever. Yeah, I had too many things open. But yeah, my oldest son and I used to watch that.
Popping in the back. Is she a turkey? God damn it. The turkey and the ass memes have also begun on Facebook.
I've noticed.
Yep. It's almost that time to start shoving turkeys up my ass again.
Yeah, right. You were doing that Yeah, you know what? I just noticed it. What's going on with the In Living Color watch along?
Oh man, we were watching those because
Yeah,
I've got the entire series. We should go back to doing that.
yeah, I did the first two with you.
Yeah, we haven't done any in a bit. What I miss that and doing the Tales from the Crypt episodes. Those were fun.
Oh, I used to
Yeah,
watch those with my brother.
well, they were all uploaded on YouTube, and then
Oh, really?
the channel that they were on is gone. So I haven't been able to put all the episodes because it's so there's one man I can call for this, and I will. I'll call upon his services for this.
Is it J-Man?
Yep, we'll see if he can locate it for
I
us.
knew it.
We'll see if he can locate it for us. But yeah, that we're at about 2 hours and 42 minutes.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, I think we've had it was a productive evening.
Yeah.
You know, we ended it on a lighter note. I know this was a heavy subject matter, guys, and I want to say thank you to the panel first of all for being here. And this was tough on everybody. I know that. We're like I said, we're all in a group chat, so we all talk pretty much all day, every day, and this was difficult. But yeah, end on a high note, and like I said, this is now we heal and we stay vigilant and counteractive and proactive at this point. Yeah.
And if you're feeling it in your heart, get your ass to church. You know, don't fight the feeling. You know, it's for a reason.
I was at mass yesterday morning.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, 9 a.m. I might honestly, because they have the student mass, I might start going every Wednesday. My kid likes it. My kid likes it when I go, and it's good for you. So
I haven't been to church in like 8 years. It's horrible. Like,
oh man.
Yeah, it's all three of my boys used to go with me, and they got to that age where they just didn't want to go anymore. Like, I never forced them, but it was like the church I go to just didn't like offer things for them. So it's like a lose interest type thing, and I didn't want to go by myself.
Yeah, it's weird. I can understand that.
Yeah,
I was going through like these cringe Lutheran churches and stuff when I was a kid, and you know, said there was some, and
I was
then
Lutheran as a kid.
Yeah, right. And then I was doing a Protestant church as a young adult.
Yeah,
those were pretty cringe in retrospect. And yeah, you know, and then I guess I came back to Catholicism. I was baptized Catholic, but that's it. You know. But,
did you do your confirmation, Felix?
Actually, I did it maybe a couple of years ago.
Did you? Okay, I was saying I never did. I quit going because all this shit going on with I explained like the priest situation to you guys before and why I quit going to the church because I was almost a victim. But luckily, I trusted my gut.
These new churches are just different and preach different than what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I think that pushes a lot of people away.
Oh, that is a very great observation, Jamie.
It is, because it's
is.
not like it's supposed to be.
No. Now that tends to come back to the Second Vatican Council that happened in I want to say the 50s or the 60s, where they started to try to implement these new rules. And this is a little bit out of my lane. Like, the bishop that I podcast with is far more knowledgeable on this. But ever since then, that's when like kind of like liberalism and weird stuff started infecting the church, and it destroyed the mass.
Yeah, you know? And they do that bully effect to try to normalize something that's not normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And it's go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it was to the point where I saw like I've seen clips of there was a priest on Halloween dressed like the devil giving out communion at church. You know, and that's like,
yeah,
I'll tell for people who are interested in conspiracy theories, and if you guys know who Art Bell is, the great Art Bell, who had that Coast to Coast radio show in the 90s and 2000s. He had a series with a Catholic priest slash exorcist called Malachi Martin, who actually does a really deep dive on like this infiltration of the church and, other prophecies and exorcisms. It's a really, really great series. Just look up Art Bell, Malachi Martin. You were going to say something though, Jamie?
No, I mean, I was just saying that I think there is a lot of people that would like to have that in their life more, but are turned away because of how churches are now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it is like the town I live in. I mean, there's so many churches in my town right now, but I've done a little bit of research in them, and it's not like it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And it sucks. It's sad. It's actually very sad.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, these if you can get lucky enough to find like a traditional Latin mass near you, or that would be at least my advice, but at least seek out a spiritual advisor. But you also got to realize that us as kids, and we're all roughly the same age, we got indoctrinated into like they kind of spent their whole life teaching us that God isn't real. And like that's another one of my big red pill ended up turning into a Christ pill, where it's like, oh no, Jesus was real. Like I believe the literal Bible. I don't even believe the evolution bullshit anymore. Y'all can laugh or not, but I don't even buy that fucking lie anymore. But they've been spending their whole life, or our whole lives, telling us that it's all bullshit, that there is no God, it's all science and this, that, or the other. And they claim to know what's going on galaxies away, even though because they're looking at a fucking pixel in a telescope. Sorry, guys, I don't buy it.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't brought up anything. Like, nobody in my family ever went to church. I went on my own.
Yeah.
And I went every Sunday for like 5 years straight. And I really enjoyed the church that I was going to. And then it just it took a shift to when it joined with another church. And it felt like all about money. And it just, there was like a weird change there. And just that gut feeling that you get. It just,
you follow that. Yeah. If they're going around asking you for money, that's that like Joel Osteen shit, and that, what is it? Prosperity scripture, prosperity.
Creflo dollar.
Creflo dollar. Yeah.
And there's another church in my town where like all of the women like have to wear like skirts and stuff, which I don't mind. Like, I love dressing up, but there are some people like, what if a woman wants to just go to church and she doesn't have a skirt to wear?
Right.
Like
that's the question.
Yep. That's like, yeah.
I mean, that's like a cult at that point to me. Like, you're,
and
that's not following the Bible. That's not the whole reason for going to church. Like, there's so many churches that have steered away to what the tradition is supposed to be.
There is a modicum of modesty that one is supposed to have when they go to church. So like wearing a bunch of, rags probably isn't the best. Like, you should probably dress up and be presentable when you go to a place of worship.
You dress your best. Yeah. It's really the best you can do.
I always have, but
what the problem is that like, and I went to like a real cringe Lutheran church where it turned out that people would come in any old way, talk during service, it's just weird. Like Draven brings up a really good point. There is almost like now I understand this as an adult. You need that structure, the original mass from when Jesus died and resurrected, like those first 30, 40, 50 years, like that original mass that developed into what we get today. So I mean, I don't know. This can get really deep. This is a whole other fucking podcast here.
Yeah. I want to see Manliness doing his powerlifting in a dress.
I've never worn a dress to church.
I want to see
Yeah,
that
me
manliness.
either.
I want to see
That's manliness and motivation to you, mister.
manliness. But no, yeah, we could do another deep dive into theology sometime.
Yeah, wrestling with theology. That would be
Right?
a great one.
That's my secondary channel, wrestling with theology. But no, thank you everybody for being here tonight. We appreciate you guys. Be safe out there. Have a great night. We will announce probably, well, who knows? We might do a shoestring last minute and pull one out of the hat tomorrow night and do the killer condom watch party tomorrow. Who knows? We'll figure it out and we'll let
I'm
you
down.
guys know. You down? All right. Cool.
Sound like Draven's girl.
All right. I don't think I have any plans tomorrow. So tomorrow night, other than the gym, that's it. So gang, love you guys. We don't see you. Have a great day. Pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one. And remember, it's always better to burn out than fade away. And we got new credits. So have a good night.